Hey, Andy, Hunt and Garden here. Wanted to do a review and some questions on this year's food plots. This is going to be the first year that I haven't used clover. Kind of the cheap throw and grow. Just the basic brands. Kind of trying to focus on the late season and where we hunt. Typically, the deer come out and the soy. Here in the city, really early in the season, we literally, I feel like, have a 2-week window before the deer catch on and know every time that we walk into the woods. So trying to focus on maybe some late season and some spots where we can have them, later once it gets really cold. So first off, this was a 5-pound bag of turnips I purchased from Deer Creek Seed. A lot of people have said, don't purchase seed that isn't, meant for food plots. So companies like Tecumani or Biologic and anything like that. So we'll see. I figured seed is seed, and then also the Tecumani Brassica, a jar of this size. It covers a third of an acre, and I think I'm going to do one spot that might be 600 square feet. So I don't need a lot of coverage. But the first thing I've learned on this is the time to plant. There are short-term and long-term turnip or brassicas. Turnips and brassicas, I've learned these are short. So here in the Midwest, we want to plant them about 90 days before the first frost. That gives plenty of time for the bulb and for it to ripen. If we plant them too early, they're going to rot, and you've wasted all that time. I did do a, I've already opened this bag, so I'm going to be careful, but I did do a sample controlled study of both seeds in a small potter, and I wanted to see germination rate with soil and how much coverage I needed. They say a 1/4 inch. I've heard some people just say throw it on the ground before rain, and it'll take care of it. I think I literally threw an 1/8 of an inch of soil on top of these seeds, and then did actually sprinkle some on top and then watered. All of them did germinate. It was used in Miracle Grow potting soil, so I know there are some additives in there that maybe we won't have as far as pH and things like that in the field, but they did germinate within 5 days, and really no difference. I think the difference will be once you start to form the bulb or the actual turnip or brassica. That would be the choice of the deer. So my question with these, though, if anybody has them, location, as far as a food plot, wide open, an area where maybe to sprinkle it inside of a soybean field, and once that's cut, they are used to coming out in that area. I've heard when you put it in a new spot that's wide open, let's say a wide open field that you may or may not round up and then kind of break away the debris, the deer may not be so hip to do that. Also, the plant itself, if the deer are more used to soy or any other natural forage they have in there, as far as, let's say, acorns or things like that, it may take a couple years for these deer to get a taste for this. Something new like this, you may not have deer plowing into the field at night to come to try it out. So we're gonna see. I think I have plenty of seed for what I'm trying to plant. I'll actually have extra, so I may just kind of throw some in the soybean field and just kind of give it a chance everywhere within, I think the place I hunt here in Marion County is 40 or 60 acres. It's a very small spot. So, once we do that, I think we'll go ahead and plant this July and see how it does. But I'll keep you posted as far as as the status. But germination rate on both of these was almost exactly the same. Price, I think I got this 5-pound bag for around $20, and that's a lot of seed. This, on the other hand, I think these were maybe 10 or 14 through Gander Mountain. Gander's so overpriced. I wish they would just lower their prices a little bit, but I think it's more of a selection. Typically you don't have a Gander and a Cabela's too close, so they can charge what they want, and then the local sporting goods shops, of course, suffer. So we'll see what happens. But this will be my first year trying it, and Of course, the deer won't really touch this until the first frost. I think the protein and there's a chemical in the leaves. Once it freezes, that protein, I think, is turned over into sugar, and the plant becomes, of course, the leaves become sweet, and then, of course, the turnip. And I've heard they will dig like hogs to get down there and get those bulbs out, or the actual turnip or brassica. So comment, help me kind of understand this. If you guys have experienced this, do you guys here in the Midwest, let's say, Pike County, Illinois, anybody in Illinois, anybody in Ohio, anybody Tennessee, Kentucky, North, you guys in the North, give me an idea, post, please, comment, and give me some tips on this. I'm not going to do any tilling. I just don't really want to, but I think, I've only really spent about $40 here, and, I'm just spread it out, kind of rake up the ground, get good soil seed contact, and let it do its thing. But yeah, please give me some pointers, some experience. Click like and subscribe, and look forward to hopefully posting more after we get germination here in late July and August. That'll do. Thank you.